Welcome everyone to another episode of Pacey Jones Gaming. I'm Pacey Jones, and as always, we are here to talk Pokemon. On today's episode, we are going to look at something we just got in the mail. It is our CGC graded card return. Now, we sent in 12 cards to CGC a couple weeks ago. We got them all back, and we are very excited to share the grades with you. Now, before we get started, I just want to quickly remind you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Let us know what you're opening lately. Let us know what you want us to open, and comment on the cards we got graded. Let us know what you think about them. Some are new cards, some are old Wizards of the Coast cards. So let us know if they are cards in your collection. So now, like I said, we have 12 cards. The two back ones I want to save for later because they are the ones I'm most excited about. The other 10 I've randomized, as I'm just going to pull and we will talk about. So let's see what we got. Okay, so here is our stack of 12 cards. Starting from the top, like I said, I randomized them. So let's take a look. First off, we have Rocket's Hitmonchan. Full Hollow, Best Of. This is a Wizards of the Coast card, and it came back as an 8.5, which is very nice. And as you know, I like to do the subgrades. So this one, pretty good. I never even touched this card with my hands. It came sealed, so it's pretty surprising that it wasn't like a 9.5 or even a 10. But I'll take what I can get. This is a really nice card. I talked about this card on my Instagram a couple weeks ago. This is one of the last ever printed Wizards of the Coast cards when they were doing the tournaments, and they were giving out the best of and the winner cards to people that won a certain Pokemon tournament. And it's a really, really nice card. As you can see, 2003. I think that was the final year Wizards of the Coast was printing cards before they lost the license to the Pokemon Company when Gen 3 started. So there it is, Rocket's Hitmonchan, and this is a reprint of the Rocket's Hitmonchan from the Here Comes Team Rocket set, the fourth wave of cards from Wizards of the Coast. It is a really nice card, and if you got the winner stamp, it means you won the card. Not that many of these are in circulation, and when I went to the website to see my grade on CGC, it turns out CGC has only ever graded, and this is a really cool fact, like 4 or 5 Rocket's Hitmonchans with a better grade than this, and they've never graded a 10. So there's only 4 or 5 other Rocket Hitmonchans in the world that, I know there's a lot of grading companies, but CGC is a top 3 that CGC has ever graded that is better than this Rocket's Hitmonchan. So this is a very, very nice card, and a really nice card for our collection. So there's Rocket's Hitmonchan. Sorry I went off. I talked a lot about this one, but I love this card. Really, really cool. So there it is, Rocket's Hitmonchan. Next we have Erica's Hospitality from Team Up. Now, I recently acquired this card from my friend Tom. We did a trade. I've always wanted this card. I thought it was really cool. Erica is one of my favorite gym leaders in Kanto, and just one of my favorite gym leaders overall. It's a really cool full art card. It's really nice. Another 8.5. Edges, corners, great. Surface, centering. Can't do anything about it. Never can. I don't think the centering is that bad, but what are you going to do? So look at that. Full art trainer card. Erica's Hospitality. Thanks, Tom, for the trade. Alright, what do we got next? Card number 3. Another card I got from Tom. Thanks, Tom, again. Whitney. Another card. Another full art trainer card. Gym leader card. Whitney, again, one of my favorite gym leaders. She is from Gen 2, from which city? Goldenrod City. Everybody hates Whitney. She's probably the most hated gym leader in the Pokemon franchise, strictly because Whitney's Miltank. Everybody fears Whitney's Miltank. No one had an answer for her. And just one of the most devastating gym leader Pokemons. That's why I like Whitney so much. She uses normal type Pokemon. She looks very innocent, but she is one heck of a gym leader. This one we only got an 8. Centering, the surface, I was very surprised because I thought this was in great shape. I even took like a magnifying glass to it. I didn't see much, so maybe there's something they saw that I didn't. But I thought it was in great shape. 8, I'll take it. Great card. Whitney. Again, thanks, Tom. Oh, and there goes Erica's hospitality. We'll just leave her there. All right, card number 4. All right, a Charizard. Everybody loves a Charizard. Legendary Treasures. This was a time period where people weren't that much into Pokemon anymore, but it's a really nice card. I recently got this from a card shop. It was in great shape. It was really cheap, surprisingly, especially for the grade it came back in 8.5. Look at those grades. And this was just like a bin card too, so I'm very surprised at the grade. Look at that. That's a really, really nice Charizard. Look at that holo. That's really cool. I love arts like this where it's like that shaded. It's really nice. There's the Charizard. Everybody loves a Charizard. There it is. Legendary Treasures. This is a Charizard a lot of people don't talk about. So there we go. Let's put him there. Let's fix Erica's hospitality. Hopefully she doesn't fall again. But there we go. All right, card number 5. Another Charizard. All right, this I think is my lowest grade that I submitted. It is the Charizard from the 2002 Legendary Collection. It is a reprint of the first ever Charizard. Everything about it is exactly the same except for the Legendary symbol. In the set, this isn't even the rare Charizard. The reverse foil fireworks explosion Charizard is rare. I don't have that because it is worth a lot of money. It is very expensive, but this one too is worth a lot of money. It's very nice. It's not in the best shape, but a 5.5 is still excellent. Plus, so take what I can get. It's a nice Charizard. I've always wanted to get it graded. I knew it wasn't going to come back that great. The centering saved me. That's nice. Surface, corners, edges, all things I couldn't do anything about. This wasn't my Charizard to begin with. I think I bought it from a shop a couple years ago for like dirt cheap. So it was an investment, and it turned out great. There it is. Charizard Legendary Collection. Let's put him there in front of Erica. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Card number 6. Ho-ho! For Alligator. I have talked about this card before. I was very disappointed in this grade. Probably the most disappointing grade I've ever gotten. So the story with this Feraligatr is I pulled this Feraligatr from a pack when I was just a kid. So this is one of my oldest cards. I always took such good care of it. You can see there's a little whitening up top, but that's really it. Like, I thought the surface was in amazing shape, but they came back and said it was a 5.5. If anything, I would have thought these would be lower. The corners and edges, the centering, real nice. Wizards of the Coast always had our backs with the centering, but the surface really killed us. It is a Feraligatr from Neo Genesis. It's a first edition too, which is why I always took such good care of it. So I am surprised at the surface. To be fair, this was in one of my Wizards of the Coast decks growing up, but I did have it sleeved up. I did take care of it, but there's only so much you can do. It's still a really nice card. A 6.5 is still near mint plus, so I guess it's okay. The value does drive the value up. I'll probably never trade it because this is one of my oldest and rarest Pokemon cards that I personally pulled as a kid, and I love this card. So disappointing 6.5, but what are you gonna do? All right, we're halfway through. Let's go to card number 7. Another Charizard. Evolutions 2016. So this is the reverse holo Charizard. It's not as rare as the full holo here, the true holo, but it's still nice. I took really good care of this card. I bought it, again, dirt cheap. When you see a Charizard, you buy a Charizard from a shop. I think I got this thing for like $15 or $20, I remember paying for it, which was insane. And I've always taken really good care of it. I got it like 3 or 4 years ago. And so I wanted to just get it graded. I was like, why not? I think it's in really good shape. See the centering. And the centering is actually surprising, as well as the surface, because they mass printed evolutions to the point where there were print lines, there were surface issues, and there were centering issues. So to hear that this one came back pretty good was surprising, because X and Y is the most printed Pokemon set of all time. So they had a lot of printer issues because they were just like rolling them out. So I'm really happy with this grade. I'm very surprised with it. So, there we go. Another Charizard. That's 3 Charizards so far. Oh, and just to give you a look, so it's a reprint, as you can see. This is a reprint, and this is a reprint of a reprint. This card has been printed so many times. So there you go. Charizard. All right, number 8. Mew. We just pulled this card a couple weeks ago on YouTube. I think we got it in... I think we were just opening Fusion Strike packs, like randomly, and we pulled it. Coincidentally, I pulled this, and I traded a booster box of Fusion Strike to my friend Tom for these cards, along with some other stuff. And that same day, he wound up pulling the same card, so that was pretty cool. It came back as a 9. It's the centering, again, that kills you. I took great care of the card. All this stuff, great. Surface, yeah, alright. That's fair. But the centering, always. And I could kind of see it. Top and bottom. The left and right are nice, but the top and bottom are a little off. So, anyway, it's a really nice alt card. It's one of the nicest Mew cards I've ever seen. And I wanted to get it graded because I like it so much. So, there we go. Mew is going to go right there. Alright, what do we got? 9. Here we go. Pikachu Full Art with Red Trainer. This card is one of my favorite full art cards in terms of like, it's not a trainer gallery card as you can see, but I think it kind of counts as one with like the border and everything. It's a very nice card. I love this. It is my favorite Pikachu card, and that's why I wanted to get it graded. 8.5, I will absolutely take it. These are nice grades. Again, centering. What are you gonna do? Again, top and bottom issue. It looks like maybe it's off a little here, but nothing you can do about the centering. Make better printers so we can get better cards, Pokemon. It's a really nice card. Red, pulling Pikachu, choosing him as his first Pokemon. It is a gorgeous card, and I always wanted to get it graded, so there we go. Put him there on top of Legendary Charizard. Alright, here we have our only Japanese card we got graded. This is a card I traded for when I was just a kid. I think it was like 99 or 2000. There it is, Typhlosion. Now, what's cool about this Typhlosion is I always took really good care of it, by the way. As you can see, it's an 8, centering off, surprising for a Wizards of the Coast card. But, yeah, I can kind of see it, the left and right. Top and bottom looks good. It's a really cool card. It's from Neo Genesis, but Neo Genesis in Japanese was called Gold Silver to a New World. The surface didn't come back great, so that's not surprising since I've had it since I was a kid. And it was probably going to get dinged up. Even though I had it sleeved up and in a binder, it's going to get tossed around, but it's great. The incorrect damage, that's the one thing about it. This is supposed to have a plus, so this is technically an error card, even though I think this one was printed more than the plus. This is supposed to be a plus right there. It's really cool. I've always wanted to get this card graded. I love this card, the way it looks with the Japanese writing more than the English version. So there it is, bucket list. We finally got it graded. Japanese Typhlosion. There he is. All right, now we have 2 cards left here. I wanted to save them for last because they are my favorite cards from the submission. I recently bought these from my friend Buse. What up, Buse? And he wanted me to get them graded, so here we go. First up, first edition Dark Blastoids. There it is. It came back as an 8. That's not bad, considering it's a Wizards of the Coast card from so long ago. Centering, always good to us, Wizards of the Coast. The surface, not great. The corners and the edges, I will take that for Wizards of the Coast card. Coast Guard? Coast Guard? I almost said Coast Guard. Surface. So I am surprised, actually, because I think the back corner, yeah, the back corner is a little dinged here. So they were kind of a little generous there, but the surface, I thought the surface looked pretty good. If anything, that was the one thing I wasn't concerned about. I was concerned about these two. So to come back as an 8 is pretty good. Dark Blastoids, this is probably the coolest Blastoise card. Much cooler than the original Blastoise card where he's just kind of standing there looking all chunky. This one, he looks a lot more menacing. He's a lot cooler. Even the attack is better. The Hydro Cannon is better than the Hydro Pump. It costs less and it does more damage because, those. To reflect the horrific training of the Team Rocket squad on the Pokemon. So there it is. Dark Blastoids. First edition holographic. And that brings us to card number 12, our final card. Another card I got from GEWD. Here it is. Dark Charizard, holographic first edition. 7.5. There it is. I am not surprised by the grade. It does have some whitening right there, as you can see. The centering, again, I mean, this centering was a 9. This was an 8.5. Wizards of the Coast is pretty good on centering. Or was, at least. That's why I was surprised by this one. Here you could kind of see it the left to right, but the top and bottom are good. That's probably where they dinged us. The corners and the surface I wasn't surprised about. The edges, a little bit. There's that corner. As you can see, it's a little dinged. So I've always wanted to get a card like this graded. I love the Dark Charizard card. It's very nostalgic. I was looking all mean to reflect the bad training of the Rocket Group. The continuous fireball, very strong attack. So cool. Look at that Dark Charizard. That is a beauty for the collection. So there is everything. So those are our 12 cards we just got back from CGC. Thanks for checking them out with us. For our next video, we have some cool stuff I wanted to show everyone. We have, of course, I won't do it today because we're running a little long. We're at like 17 minutes. We have a lot of mail. We're going to go through that next video. And I also have this. My wife got me this for Father's Day. She got me a Poke Power Ultra Box. This has lots of old packs in it. Lots of really cool stuff. It might have a vintage pack in it. And it has vintage holographics. So we're going to open that next time as well. But for now, I just wanted to check out these super cool cards. Look at those rockets. Those are nice. And just check them out with you. So that is it for our episode today of Pacey Jones Gaming. Don't forget to check out our Instagram where we update almost daily. We have content on there. Don't forget to check out the Pacey Jones Gaming store. That's paceyjonesgaming.com where we are selling stuff. We sell things very competitively, and I hope you guys go on there to check out some of our products. We sell Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh! We don't have much in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball, Magic yet, but we do have a few things. We have a lot of Pokemon, so go on there if you find you're having a lot of trouble finding products in stores. The prices are very competitive, so go check it out. So this is Pacey Jones signing off, reminding you to never stop catching, never stop collecting. See ya!